Welcome to Roaring Fork Wellness Weekly podcast, where we strive to bring you options and resources to live a healthy and fulfilling lifestyle in the Roaring Fork Valley and surrounding areas. I'm Kimberly Henry. You can learn more about Roaring Fork Wellness at www.rfwellness.com. This episode of Roaring Fork Wellness Weekly is brought to you by Glenwood Moms for Moms, a social network for local moms providing connection, information, support, and inspiration. Join for free today and spread the word to all your mom friends from pregnancy to grandmotherhood. You can find Glenwood Moms for Moms at www.glenwoodmomsformoms.com. And if you'd like to know more about them, just stay tuned because we're going to be talking to Summer Pine here in just a moment. In the meantime, I want to remind you that the 4th Annual Health and Wellness Expo is coming up soon, Saturday, April 25th at the Ramada Inn in Glenwood Springs. You can find more details about it at rfwellness.com. There's exhibitors, products and services, seminars and workshops, all kinds of good stuff to get you clued into your resources for wellness here in the Roaring Fork Valley. And now I'd like to welcome my guest for this week, Summer Pine of Glenwood Moms for Moms. Summer, it's great to have you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. We're glad to be here.
It's fun to have you because I mention you every week. Because of our partnership and your agreement to sponsor the podcast. So it's a great opportunity for folks to really get to know what Glenwood Moms for Moms is all about. Can you kind of tell us how you got involved with it?
I moved to the Valley at 8 weeks pregnant and was scared and didn't know anybody except for my husband, and was very lucky to find out about Moms for Moms through our birthing class, and came to be part of it as a member, first in Carbondale and then in Glenwood. And about 4 months, I guess Sawyer was about 6 months old, the site in Glenwood Moms for Moms came up for sale. And I was just looking for something to keep us busy. We were kind of getting some free time. And I was really passionate about being part of the community. And obviously motherhood was fresh on my plate and in my head, so I felt like this would be a good match. And it's been wonderful.
You had free time on your hands with a 6-month-old. That's impressive.
It was very little. I don't know why I said that, but it happened. I'm very glad.
Good. Well, I think it's been a really good fit. Can you for those who are not familiar or just kind of have heard about it but haven't checked into it, can you fill us in on what Glenwood Moms for Moms is?
We are a online community, free to join, and just for local mothers. To kind of connect with each other, share information, find and offer each other support, to kind of give each other that day-to-day push and support that we all need more often than we'd like to admit, I think. And yeah,
that's so true. And you said you bought the Glenwood franchise, right? Is it a franchise, or how does that work?
We are... Our mother site is Moms for Moms Communities, which is owned by Janine in Carbondale. And then each site is individually owned now. So we just keep the site up and running, and she owns the trademarks. So we follow her wonderful guidelines. We're very lucky to have set in place when we got into this. But from our individual standpoint, we're all individually owned and operated.
So there's I know of Glenwood, there's Carbondale, there's Rifle. Are there others outside of that?
There are. There's also Aspen and Basalt in the Roaring Fork Valley. And then there's about 15, I think is the number now, nationwide.
Oh, wonderful.
We've got sites in Montana and Oregon, South Carolina, kind of wherever somebody finds the right fit. And Janine's goal is to get them nationwide.
And so on the site, you've got, it's kind of like a social site, right? And everybody gets to set up their own little profile. And there's places where moms can connect and talk to each other. But you also have events and other things going on. Can you kind of talk about the different things on the site?
Yes. We have the discussion forum, as you said. So that's the place where everybody can just kind of open up and post whatever is going on, there's an event coming up that they want to share, or if they have a question about parenting, whatever stage they're in, if they're looking for a certain specialty in town, if they just moved to town and are looking for a chiropractor or a dentist or a doctor, a pediatrician, it's just kind of a good place to kind of open up and get your words out there. But the great thing about Moms for Moms is it's not public. So we do have that. You have to set up an account and we have to be approved. So it is monitored that way. But everybody that is a local mom is approved. Mm-hmm. We just want to keep it that safe environment so everybody feels like they can be open and know that there's a level of trust there on the site.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a member. I have been for years, mm-hmm. and so I can, fill in some of the blanks here for you. What I've found interesting is that you can get very, very niche in the types of connections you're trying to make. Like if you want a workout partner, or if you want somebody that knits to hang out with and share with. I mean, you can get very specific.
So we're all moms, and that's our common bond, and we all live locally, and that's what brings us together on the outside. But we're all so much more than that, and none of us are the same. And
isn't that the truth?
So we all have our special interests and hobbies, and eventually through the motherhood journey, you start to focus back on you. Hopefully it comes sooner than later, and it's really nice to be able to find a group of moms or even a couple of moms that have similar interests that you can, like you said, go knit with or have a book club, or even if there's if your kids have special needs, we have a food allergy group, and like anything that you need for you that you want to kind of set apart from the whole group, you can really narrow it down in the special niche groups.
Yeah. So why do you find that it's important for that connection with moms?
It's something that I think we all underestimate, and we all think that this is just our natural, this is what we're supposed to do and we can handle it, but really we really need, there's so many moments of self-doubt or questions that we have, and it's so great to have that connection with other moms who have either been there, or sooner or later you're going to be able to help somebody that you've been through something that they're going through now. So it's really great to see the full circle and really be able to give support and be able to receive support.
Mm-hmm. And there seems to be a lot of that going on. And it's not just all about seriousness. You've got some fun events that you guys do, like getting together in the park.
Absolutely. We try to get, once the weather's nice, we try to get out in the park a couple times a month, and the special interest groups, like the knitting group, tries to get together, and then we have a crafts group that gets together. So it's really great to see the online connections really turn into real life on the street, real friendships.
Mm-hmm. I personally just connected with somebody that I met on the site last week. We got together for the first time person to person, but we originally connected almost 2 years ago on the site.
Right.
So that was
wonderful.
That was really cool. You have a bunch of adventuresome moms. You guys are doing Mozzarella coming up?
We did form a Mozzarella team. It's in August, and we would love to have any moms, and you included, Kim. We hope you join us.
I'm still rolling that one around in my head.
We're not going out there to win. It's just a great time to really come together and meet each other if we haven't met each other before, and work together as a team and go out and have some fun and get dirty.
Leave the kids home to be clean.
Exactly.
The moms go out and get dirty. That's great. And then you've got also, you do some community work is maybe the best term for it. I know that you're working with a dental Easter plan. Can you kind of tell me about that? I know that's coming up really soon.
Yes. Dr. Hyman Johnson, I guess it's Dr. Johnson now, they're doing Easter baskets for child victims of crime. So they take donations, and it can be the Easter grass, Easter baskets, candy, anything that can be built into an Easter basket. They take all the parts and pieces, and then they'll create them into nice little packages and donate those to the children in need. It's a really great project.
Nice. So you're promoting that through your site.
Absolutely.
And then, it just went out of my brain. The meal train. Do you do meal trains for some of the moms?
We do. We have one of our special niche groups, the moms that have the spare time on their hands. We have the Glenwood Good Karma Mamas. So we try to come together for whether you just had a baby or somebody had surgery or any time a family's in need and we can help out with some meals. We try to get together and get the meal train going for them and help out where we can.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I know that you do, like at Strawberry Days, you have the rest tent. What do you call it?
The Nursing Nook.
Nursing Nook. I knew it had a cute name. So that's where moms can just come and take a break and nurse. And I think you have
we have
diaper changing.
We've got diaper changing tables, all the water, diaper wipes, diapers are set up in there. Usually we have some comfy recliners, usually donated by Once Upon a Child. So we continue working within the community to get everything going, and the community is great about helping us as well, which we really love.
That's fantastic. So the moms are giving back by participating in these kinds of events, and the community is receiving benefit from what you do. And then you are a business, right?
Yes, we do have advertising opportunities throughout the site. And we really strive to promote local businesses as much as we can, and we have super special deals for local mom-owned businesses. So we really want to promote and make local happen here within the Valley.
Make local happen. So if somebody wanted to get in touch with you to learn more about advertising or just learn more about the site, what's the best way?
If you're a local mom, join the site at www.glenwoodmomsformoms.com. And we have email inboxes within the site. And I can always be reached by email. My address is Summer, SUMMER, at glenwoodmomsformoms.com.
Summer, what have you gotten out of participating in Glenwood Moms for Moms over the last couple of years?
It has absolutely been my sanity. Like I said, when I moved here, I knew nobody, and I can honestly say that almost every one of my local friends here has come from the site, either the site or Carbondale site when I first joined. And it really speaks to the level of trust within the site, and genuine. It's a genuine connection that you make with the other members on the site. So aside from being the owner and just being able to provide this great source for local moms, it's really great to be able to turn the key and actually be able to be a member also and be a mom with questions and get support when I need support also. It's really great to have it as the owner and as a mom.
So you get to use it as a resource as well as administer the group.
Yes, and it's really those days when I can post a question on there and get answers, and I feel like, okay, I'm not just the owner, it's people, I'm a mom just like everybody else, and it's really great to have that connection and be able to rely on the support that everybody else is giving and getting as well. Wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for what you do and for taking the time to educate us about it. I know that it's been a great resource for me and for my girls and lots of moms in the Valley, and I hope it continues on.
We love it. It's absolutely my goal to not have any moms come into the Glenwood area and feel that isolation or intimidation and not have that connection. So we definitely want to be able to spread the word and get everybody on the site so everybody can feel the support that we can offer.
Excellent. I think that connection and that support is definitely part of a healthy community. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Summer.
Thank you, Kim.
Thanks for listening to Roaring Fork Wellness Weekly. We hope you'll join us next time. In the meantime, find us online at www.rfwellness.com. Have a great week.